and into one you can afford.
Please call 800-363-5958. That is 800-363-5958.
19 News, named the UP's best news by the MAB.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a World War II Army officer from Marquette who died in action is officially accounted for, when the Defense Department found his remains and how he was identified. Plus, Governor Whitmer is in Japan this week. Why she's talking with leaders there about investments in Michigan industries. And who the new principal of Marquette Elementary School is, how she's using her life experiences to inspire her to help children beyond what they learn in the classroom. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
The sun has returned and it really shaped up to be a pretty nice day out there. So, Air, does the sunshine stick around for much of the weekend?
Do you want it to?
Of course I want it
okay.
to.
Yes, we'll have it stick around for a little bit longer before we see those showers possibly returning, but not until Saturday night, maybe even on our Sunday. We're expecting cloudier conditions on Sunday. Temperatures gonna be real cool, especially in the evening. We'll expect some patchy fog this evening as well as a frosty interior. Our warm temperatures, though, will be during the daytime, will be in that 60-degree range. Today we saw a high of 60 out at the National Weather Service. I've got your 7-day outlooks and more after the break.
Thank you very much, Ariane. Developing now, the remains of a Marquette Army serviceman who was killed during World War II have been identified. The Defense POW-MIA Accounting Agency says U.S. Army Air Force Flight Officer Chester L. Rinke was accounted for on May 5th of this year. On June 26, 1944, while serving as the flight officer on the B-29 Super Fortress, Rinke crashed in a village in India after a bombing raid in Japan. All 11 crew members were killed in that crash. His remains were recovered during an excavation of the crash site that took place between 2018 and 2019. Scientists used anthropological analysis and DNA samples to identify his remains. Rinke will be buried at Seville, Ohio on a date yet to be determined. Governor Gretchen Whitmer is meeting with business and government leaders in Japan this week. It's a 7-day investment mission with the goal of securing investments in the mobility, automotive, and advanced manufacturing industries. Our state capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy has the report.
Governor Whitmer left earlier this week for an investment mission in Japan. This is the first time a governor from Michigan has made the trip since Rick Snyder's visit in 2017. Governor Whitmer is accompanied by members of the Michigan Economic Development Corporation Foundation Board and partners from economic development organizations in Detroit, Battle Creek, and Oakland County. In the past, Japanese businesses have worked with the state to create over 5,000 jobs in Michigan through nearly $2 billion of investments. So far, the governor has announced a $63 million investment in global mobility supplier Denso to retool production lines in Battle Creek's thermal manufacturing facility to assist in the electric vehicle manufacturing process. Governor Whitmer says, quote, "This investment mission has given us the opportunity to connect with leadership at companies like Denso and tell Michigan's story. Together, we're bringing critical supply chains and investments back home, proving that anyone can make it in Michigan. Thanks to announcements like today's, Michigan will remain a global leader in the future of mobility and quote." Whitmer has made 2 similar trips earlier this year to Europe, where she was able to secure investments of up to $400 million to go towards manufacturing jobs. Governor Whitmer and her team will continue to meet with industry leaders to try to gain more investments before returning home next week. From Michigan's capital, Sophia Murphy, WZMQ 19 News.
UP schools are starting to head back into session, bringing some new students and new faculty into classrooms. WZMQ's Mitchell Rife sat down with the new principal walking the halls of Graveret Elementary in Marquette.
Heading back to school, the faculty is hard at work making sure the classroom is ready to mold the minds of the future. Some faculty says there's a calling to education, while some experiences don't always go according to plan.
Hello, good morning. A lot's happened, the pandemic, a divorce, and my son got cancer and passed. And part of healing from that big of a loss is finding meaning in life again.
Dr. Kristen Peterson has serviced the 13 school districts in Marquette and Alger counties as an education consultant, and after 11 years is now back in the halls of the school, serving as the new principal for the Graverette Elementary Comets. She says as hardships come and go in life, it can be another mountain to search for inspiration.
That sentiment that when all that's left to me is love is give me away. And on those tough moments when I've already put in a really long day and I'm tired and I am reminded of that is what I'm here to do. I see bits of my son and all the kids here at Graverette. It's like this beautiful, very hard thing, but beautiful to see students that I can take that pain and that loss and help support them and love them and help support the staff.
Peterson says the field of education has never been easy, and one of the biggest lessons she's learned on the other end of the classroom is that sometimes it's how you learn and not necessarily what you learn.
If we're greeting students when they come in, students know if they feel accepted and loved.
Can you talk about your experience on the impact that you have as an educator and how you see that progression grow from student to graduation to the next level of students?
Teachers change lives. I've had over and over people later in their life, they talk about that one teacher that believed in them when nobody else did, and that's why they went on to be a teacher or a firefighter or a doctor, was because of that teacher.
Dr. Peterson plans to bring her son's love for reading into Graverette Elementary, helping students in any way she can on their educational journey. Mitchell Reif, WZMQ 19 News, Marquette.
The Iron Mountain City Cemetery will soon be getting a new entrance arch. The city recently gave the green light for the new structure. The new arch at the cemetery's entrance will be of no cost to the city thanks to a local trust fund called the Lilia Fund. The fund has been around since the mid-90s and is used for various beautification projects only within the city of Iron Mountain.
Stone pillars on each side of the entryway with the arch going over the top and kind of framing the entrance to the cemetery. And right now, you know, it's in excess of $100,000. So we have some money that we're going to put toward it and work on the goal of paying it off. And we already have one outside organization, some people that have generously donated.
The arch is expected to go up by midsummer of 2024. Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, hear from a recent donor to the Lilia Fund. Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break, plus how local growers are being featured at next week's Taste of the Island cooking show at the Island Resort and Casino in Harris. We'll show you in about 13 minutes. And later, the return of UP Fall Beer Fest, the local favorites and specialty brews being featured down in Marquette's Lower Harbor Park tomorrow. We're back in 2 minutes.
19 News is brought to you by Dan Perkins Construction.
When you put on a product this nice, you want to sing it from the rooftops. You know my roof's good looking, will last the rest of your life. Each day I go to work thinking, you know, we're doing this right. Buy a roof for me and I think you'll see you'll be happy as a gherkin. 'Cause we do it right and we're really polite. Take it from me, Dan Perkins. You try rhyming something with Perkins.
Shop hundreds of Lazy Boys at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Kick back in comfort in an industry-leading recliner. Choose from all fabrics, colors, and sizes with prices starting as low as $4.99 plus free delivery. Shop Kirkish Furniture in Houghton today.
Calling all campers. The summer begins Thursday at Camp Buddy Games. The bunks are bodacious, the games are gnarly, and the head counselor Josh Dumel is totally rad. Woo! So pack your duffel for a most excellent summer with your BFFs. Yeah! Call 1-830-BUD-GAME and camp like a kid again. Go! At Camp Buddy Games, operators are standing by.
For more than 30 years, our community has come through, building affordable homes, making critical repairs, and building ramps for those who need a little help and a little hope. Habitat for Humanity volunteers produce amazing results treasured forever. You could be our next hero. Volunteers are needed to provide affordable housing in Marquette County. Join in, sign up, it's easy. Go to upersunited.com or use the QR code shown here. A public service message of Habitat for Humanity and WZMQ TV 19.
Home for CBS is WZMQ 19.
Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasek.
Currently, our temperatures are in that 60-degree range, although we are starting to dip down into those upper 50s. That's kind of going to be our temp range for this weekend. Tonight, though, 7 o'clock, football season kicking off in Ishpeming, Iron Mountain, visiting the Hematites there around kickoff at 7 p.m. It'll be about 55, and then a little warmer later on, 58 degrees, but mostly clear conditions and skies for that tonight. Though we'll expect some fog pushing in overnight, and we could see frost inland because those temperatures are going to be in the mid-30s possibly. Saturday, though, will warm up a little bit, maybe getting up to 75 degrees, mostly sunny. And then Sunday, clouds return and chances of showers in the evening. Let's take a look here. The next 48 hours will be fairly dry until about Sunday evening, 9 o'clock. And I'll show you even more details here in just a moment. Currently, though, we're staying fairly dry. A lot of that action to the east and far west of us. But if we take a look at current conditions the past couple of hours, no precipitation, maybe just a sprinkle over Lake Superior. So I'll take it. All right, this evening, mostly clear skies, like I mentioned, that fog possible. And then around Saturday, 2 p.m., that's when we'll see those clouds start to push in on the west portion there, especially Gogebic County. And then 8 o'clock, we'll see some showers. These are going to travel overnight across the central portions of the UP. And then Sunday morning, like I said, mostly cloudy skies, chances of showers, mainly in the central areas there, but making their way eastward, of course, by early afternoon. And then those clouds eventually clearing out in the west. Everyone else staying mostly cloudy for that Sunday evening. Our lows tonight, like I said, could be very cold and chilly, especially here in the interior. So just a heads up in case your garden is still growing, maybe go cover that up tonight. On Saturday, we have the UP Fall Beer Fest here at the Lower Harbor in Marquette. Those temperatures will be in the mid-60s. We're expecting mostly sunny skies at the moment, like we just saw there on Futurecast. The highs for everybody, like I said, in that 60-degree range, although we could see some 70s, Iron Mountain and Iron River, as well as Houghton there around 71 degrees. Our 7-day outlook for Marquette, we've got sunny conditions. Again, those chances of showers on Sunday, 80% chance of that. So heads up if you're going to art on the mountain here at Marquette Mountain Resort. On Monday, chances of showers continue into Tuesday and then eventually drying out for the rest of our week. And our temperatures are going to be a little bit chilly until next Friday when we'll raise up to about 70 degrees. I've got your Escanaba 7-day outlook in about 15 minutes.
Thank you very much, Ariane. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next. We are talking with the Greater Ishpeming-Negaunee Area Chamber of Commerce about a few events coming up in the next few weeks on the west end of Marquette County. That conversation is just 2 minutes away.
Everybody all set?
This ain't checkers, this is chess, and you're about to play it with masters.
You know how cool that sounds?
Whoa! We just can't get enough.
Everyone's forgotten who runs this valley.
Could a blind side be in the works?
Watch me.
Everyone loves the Great Lakes. They make you feel like dancing. A great place to celebrate is at Marquette's Maritime Museum, but your help is needed. The museum's roof needs to be replaced to preserve history for future generations. So kick up your heels and help by donating today. Simply go to WZMQ19.com and hit the Raise the Roof link. A public service message from the New Attitude Stand Studios, the Marquette Maritime Museum at WZMQ 19. You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Sarah Blakely.
Tonight on Insights, we're learning about some upcoming events on the west end of Marquette County. Joining us is the Executive Director of the GINCC, Samantha Lajeunesse. Thank you for coming on, Sam.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so let's talk about a free glasses event that the Lions Club is hosting.
Yeah, tomorrow morning from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Ishpeming Lions Club are recycling old glasses frames. They've all been washed, they're cleaned, sanitized, everything like that. And you can come in, you can pick out a couple pairs of different frames, try them on, make sure you like them, and then I'll have some information on where to find lenses to fit them. It's aimed at just trying to, let's not throw them in a landfill, let's get them back out, and for the first time, we're trying to put them back out in our own community.
Yeah. Will there be like adult glasses, kids glasses, everything?
We have glasses for everybody. We have adult glasses. We'll even have a retro section.
Cool.
But yes, there'll be children's glasses too. They'll have mirrors and everything all set up so that you can see what you look like in them, and yeah, we just want to get everybody set up.
Awesome. Yeah, I know the Lions Club usually has like different places set up where you can donate glasses. Is this an opportunity where if you've got old glasses, you can donate them at the same time?
They'll never say no to them. So
true.
if you have them and want to, put them back into the program, please do. We're happy to take them.
Awesome.
So it'll be at the Ishpeming VFW. It's on Bank Street, right there in Ishpeming. Come on in and check it out.
And what time is that at?
10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Perfect. And no registration is required?
No
just
registration. Just show up and show us your smiling face.
Cool. And then another thing that's happening tomorrow in Ishpeming, there's a new playground in the city.
Yeah, so the playground was completed sometime this summer. I think it was at the end of June. But tomorrow is actually Ray Leverton Day. And so the Ishpeming Kiwanis Club wanted to save the dedication for this special day. The project was actually built in honor of Ray Leverton, who was a great citizen, spent countless hours and time just giving back to our community. He helped with the Ishpeming Library, several other projects around town. So.
Yeah, what is at that new playground?
Oh, I haven't been down to check it out. I'm excited to do it tomorrow morning. So at 9 a.m. there'll be a ribbon cutting. I'm sure they'll say a few words about it, and everybody can come check it out. The project wasn't a standalone thing. There were so many people that contributed to it. So there is a plaque down at the playground, mentioning all the people that really helped contribute to it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And the other thing, we were just talking about this during the commercial break, it really is business after hours season. Every business seems around the whole UP is getting the word out to say, hey, come check us out. And the GINCC has plenty on their roster too.
Definitely. We try and keep it to, a couple a month, but we're really gearing up this time. Starting next Wednesday, Project Jade, which is an amazing nonprofit. They help make boards for nonverbal people to get their thoughts out in different places. I know there's one down at the Children's Museum and stuff like that.
There's a new one at Birchview Elementary, actually,
Birchview
too.
on the playground. Yeah. So there's some really cool things that you can learn about this organization. It's at River Rock Lanes from 5:30 to 7 on Wednesday night. So you come down, check it out. Sarah from the organization will be giving a little speech on what they do and how they affect our community.
Very nice.
So we also have active physical therapy. They'll be having one the following week, so that'll be on September 20th. And then Radio Results Network is going to be the following on the 28th. So we're excited. It's a great time to come out, meet people, learn about the organizations and the businesses, but you can just have fun. There's always some food, prizes, and yeah.
It's a good time.
It definitely is.
Yeah. So for people who just want more information about things happening on the West End or all of these business after hours events, where can they go?
They can check out our Facebook. We're listed as the Greater Ishpeming-Negaunee Area Chamber of Commerce, and also on our website, which is gincc.org. We have our community events calendar that we're getting up and running, trying to add everything to it so everybody can see what's going on.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Samantha, thank you so much for sharing tonight. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Still ahead tonight, with the return of Escanabas Daily Press cooking show next week, we're highlighting one of the local growers whose hard work is being used in the dishes, how long he's been growing garlic, and how it all got started. And later, the return of Art on the Mountain, what you'll find tomorrow at the Marquette Mountain Resort. But first, here's your Yoopers United volunteer opportunity of the day. The Ishpeming Multipurpose Senior Center is looking for help this Monday, September 11th from 10 to 4. Volunteers will be doing some yard work, washing windows, moving furniture. To sign up to volunteer or check out other opportunities, just head to youpersunited.com.
On this Friday night, a mission to save the environment. We look at one innovative device that can collect millions of pounds of plastic in the sea, how it works like a vacuum cleaner, plus what it could mean for the future of human life. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Buckle's Party Store, it's where the party starts in Calumet, with an awesome beer selection featuring domestic, foreign, and craft brew beer, a great selection of wine, just about any kind of liquor you want, and a great range of tobacco products. Buckle's Party Store in Calumet, it's where the party starts for everyone.
There's nothing like the feeling you get being outdoors. The UP Ice Fishing and Hunting Expo has everything you need to be ready. The expo returns to the UP State Fairgrounds Ruth Butler Building. Inside, discover great sponsors with everything from bait to rods and reels. Mark it down now on your calendar, November 3rd through the 5th at the UP State Fairgrounds. The UP Ice Fishing and Hunting Expo, brought to you by the Daily Press and WZMQ 19 News.
Did you know that every 40 seconds a child is reported missing? That's 2,000 children every single day. But there is a nonprofit organization dedicated to finding these missing kids. It's called Find the Children, and it relies on a car donation program to sustain its mission. You can play a part in this important mission by donating your unwanted vehicle regardless of its condition. By donating an unwanted car, you can contribute to the protection of our children and help bring the missing ones back into the loving arms of their families. You'll receive the maximum tax deduction for your generous donation, and we'll arrange for a fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Find the Children not only helps find missing children, but also empowers kids with educational materials to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have successfully reunited countless children with their families, restoring hope and healing broken hearts. The time to make a difference is now. Don't hesitate. Call the number on your screen right now. Donate your unwanted vehicle and let's work hand in hand to bring these kids home safely.
WZMQ 19 News, live and local news, first warning weather, exclusive interviews. Named Best Newscast by the Michigan Association of Broadcasters. Make the switch to WZMQ 19 News.
Next Thursday, Escanabas Daily Press newspaper is hosting A Taste of the Island. It's a cooking show that will be held at the Island Resort and Casino in Harris. Several local growers will have their ingredients featured in those recipes. WZMQ's Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons spoke with one farmer who's adding some extra flavor to the dishes.
I love garlic. I love the flavor of it. I like to know about different ways of using it.
Rod Landeville has spent about 4 decades tending to a wide array of produce. He grew garlic for the first time 38 years ago, although it wasn't an instant success.
I went to the grocery store and bought some garlic bulbs. I didn't realize that they were soft neck garlic, and they have been sprayed to deter the garlic from sprouting.
So he went to the best place to learn more about it, garlic school.
She taught us about hardneck garlic, which keeps longer than softneck. Has more flavor than softneck. It's a lot more work involved, but it's worth it.
Now he grows 6 different types of garlic, planting cloves each October.
About every 8 inches I'll have 4 garlic in these beds. Then I'll cover them with about 5-6 inches of straw, because that keeps the weeds down.
The garlic is then fertilized with chicken manure.
In June, it'll produce a scape, the center part of the garlic that'll grow past the leaves. If you don't cut the scape, instead of getting a garlic bulb this big, you'll get a garlic bulb this big.
And Lanaville uses the garlic he grows for more than just food.
Garlic is a natural bug deterrent, fungicide, and antiseptic. Grapes develop powdery mildew, and commercial growers spray them real heavy with insecticides.
Lanaville opts for a more natural solution, grinding up and straining garlic and adding a bit of dish soap. Spraying his grapes with it every 7 to 10 days prevents that mildew.
Peaches will get gummosis, where insects will burrow into the tree or the peach itself, and then it oozes out a gummy substance. I just spray it with garlic, and I don't get gummosis, and I don't get bugs.
Lanaville says he's thrilled to be part of the Taste of the Island cooking show and hopes his garlic adds a little something special to the dishes.
It brings out a lot of the other flavors in the food you normally wouldn't detect. If you didn't use garlic on your hamburger, it would taste like a hamburger. But if you put the garlic on with onion powder on it, it's like elevated, so much better.
Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Ford River.
Tickets for the Taste of the Island cooking show are still available for $25 at the Daily Press and Elmhurst County Market, and WZMQ 19 will be live streaming the show on our website. Also, tomorrow, thousands will head to Lower Harbor Park in Marquette to enjoy the 14th annual UP Fall Beer Fest. WZMQ's Scott Minshaw has more on the local favorites and specialty brews that will be on tap.
Matson Lower Harbor Park will be turned into a beer lover's paradise this weekend. Over 500 types of beer will be on tap. Everything from well-known local favorites to brand new specialty brews.
We released Spooky Creek the day before the beer fest. That's our Michigan source Montmorency cherry beer.
Marquette's Ordock Brewery has been working on a new IPA that they say is sure to knock your socks, or actually your hats, off.
We are releasing the 6-Pointer Munich Dunkel. It is the official beer of the Stormy Cromer, which is really exciting for us.
Black Rock's Brewery has also been working hard to prepare for this weekend. They'll be bringing along classics like 51K and Grand Rapids, but also introducing some more creative selections.
We also have an opportunity for our pub brewer, Chris Hutt, to kind of shine some of his stuff. He's got a hoppy lager. He's got, we'll have Oktoberfest, we'll have Dortmunder, which is going to be a little bit of a kind of another German Pilsner style.
The festival draws massive crowds to Lower Harbor. Those crowds spill over to local breweries and can have a major impact on business.
It's also generally the biggest week we have as a brewery.
We definitely see an uptick in our customers.
Beer Fest gets underway Saturday at noon. Scott Minshaw, WZMQ 19 News, Marquette.
You can find ticket information at WZMQ19.com. Our sunshine sticks around for the start of the weekend, but rain will make a comeback eventually. Ariane has the outlook next.
Tonight, Hurricane Lee roars to Category 5. How could the storm impact the East Coast? Then, the rescue mission to save an American explorer trapped in a cave. And how one man's random act of kindness forever changed a widow's life on the CBS Evening News.
Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar. Another thrilling week to play football. The NFL on CBS. Catch all the action this week on WZMQ 19. Catch Tampa Bay at Minnesota Sunday at 1, and Miami plays at LA at 4:25. See you this Sunday for the NFL on WZMQ 19, home of the 2024 Super Bowl. Going about your business isn't easy these days. Consumer values and tastes are changing. We're here with ideas and information to help your business grow.
I need an advertising partner that meets my needs and is invested in my success. I have that partner with TV19.
Let us create the right advertising campaign that delivers for your business. Call us now at 906-362-1919. WZMQ works for you.
We believe in patriotism. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion. Learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
Right now we're about 5 to just below 70 degrees, a little warm over in Iron Mountain with a high or a temperature right now of 67. Tomorrow we'll expect sunny skies. Get on your bikes and ride because check out these temperatures. We could be close to 75, especially in Iron Mountain on our Saturday. Taking a look also that Great Lakes Logging Expo going on in Escanaba at the State Fairgrounds. High of about 46 when that kicks off, warming up into the 60s later on. Our 7-day outlook for Escanaba. Possible showers returning on Sunday and Monday.
Finally tonight, Marquette Mountain is hosting its 3rd annual Art on the Mountain tomorrow. It'll have activities for everyone, and with more room for vendors this year, about 20 booths will be set up throughout the resort. And the T-Bar will be open, serving up food and beverages, and also some live music. It's Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 5. Entry is free, but some activities may require additional fees. We'll see you back here tonight at 11.
Tonight, hurricane